good afternoon, Scorpio. This is your reading for the 1st of December until the 7th of December. You are on Galactic Soul Healing. My name is Sonia Jane. So if your Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus or Ascendant is in the sign of Scorpio in your astrological birth chart, then this reading may resonate with you in full or in part. And I also just need to let you know that these readings are not designed to replace the guidance or well-being professionals. And also take what resonates and discard the rest. Okay, so don't take anything on if you don't agree with anything that I say or it doesn't resonate. Just, kind of let it go. Of course, these are general readings, so not all aspects of it are going to apply, possibly, quite likely. So now, let's grab 3 cards for your current situation. Then we're going to look at some things you might not be aware of, as well as some guidance from Spirit and a galactic collective that could be assisting you at this time, along with some messages from that collective. Wow, okay. So at the moment, you have the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. So you recently had a bit of an aha moment or an epiphany or an apostrophe to some new information has come to light. You've actually had some insights. And this could be on the work front. It could be more close to home, like personally for you. Or, it might be to do with your hobbies and interests as well. But essentially, this a moment or this spark or idea was kind of characterized, it's kind of contains themes, one of which is that you are sort of looking for more meaning or depth in your life, and you might sort of be shedding some things, maybe shedding some people, shedding some outmoded ways of thinking and feeling, shedding some old patterns and getting down into the depths of yourself a little more. The other great thing that's coming from this sort of inspiration is this vibe of kind of collaboration and working, and the joining here of your ego and higher self as you embark on your next creative project or your venture. So I have a feeling that you're kind of in the throes of feeling like you need to make some motions or movements or some new choices perhaps about things that's going to kind of perhaps bring you more fulfillment and meaning in your life in general. Let's just see some things that you may not be aware of in this. So Death card. So yeah, it is transformative. There is you are actually going through a transition if you hadn't already twigged that. You may be thinking about all these different things that you want to do, or you might be listening to your dreams, or maybe things have become apparent to you through your meditations or through your dreams. Okay, or even in your creative work, if you do art and that type of thing. Whilst you might feel that this is kind of intense, it's like it's kind of hinting at not getting caught up too much or for too long in the ideas phase. Maybe you have been experiencing that, or that maybe Spirit's sort of, or maybe what you're not aware of is that you have been thinking about this for a long time, and that it's time to action it is what it's saying here. So this is the card of movement, of taking this thought and this inward drive for transformation. Basically, these two here are kind of flanking your chariot, which is the center here. Okay, and the chariot is a water card. It's a card of movement. And you know what? You have your power card right here. Okay, everyone's having their power cards in their readings, which is kind of cool. So people are just like stepping up to the plate. And you are no exception, Scorpio. You are stepping up to the plate. You are moving forward. You are looking at all your dreams and options here. And yeah. So what might seem as just, yeah, I want to kind of do a new hobby because I kind of think I might like to do that. It's actually the beginnings of a transformation for you, okay? But you are going to go from strength to strength with that because you are in your power here. You are in your power. I have chills. Okay, let's get some guidance from Spirit now. And what is your Spirit guidance here? So you've got it all going on. It's all happening. And your conscious mind is on board. Okay. 7 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So, whilst you are in your power, at times you are going to feel as though you've done all this work. Is it really worth it? Okay. But notice here that there is growth happening. So even, you know, it's about honouring what you have done and how far you have come. Okay, so even if you haven't, you know, got your full 10 of Pentacles here, you haven't created the wealth, the level of wealth that you would kind of ideally like. What you do have is, you know, it's quite substantial. Okay, so Spirit's kind of saying, you know, try to be happy with what you have done and with the work that you do have, because it's really going to help you to juggle this new spiritual quest that you're on, because you're wanting to add more meaning to your life, more depth and meaning. And so this indicates the juggling. It's literally exactly between the work and this is your new spiritual venture here, although it may not look spiritual. However, you are in your power. Okay, you are being unique. You have, you know, you're wearing odd shoes here, but you know, you don't care. You don't really care what these other people think about that. In a positive way, it means you're in your power and being unique and being true to yourself. Okay, and you have the vantage point here. So, yeah, and you have this this green colour here, which is very much a colour of like healing and heart. So you're really healing yourself, your soul connection, okay, by creating boundaries and saying, look, I'm doing this. So Spirit's saying you may have to work on creating some boundaries so that you can, you know, and juggle that. And the other thing too here is that this is that never-ending, the eternity, symbol of eternity here. And that's really like, you know, the only constant in life is change. So, you know, it's about accepting that, you know, this is a process of change here. And Scorpio, I mean, you are great at endings and beginnings. Obviously, this is your power card. So the key here, I think, is to not get too caught up in the thoughts, although some of that is necessary in the beginning to work out which direction you're going to move. But, you know, you have the chariot here front and center. That is power, mind, body, soul, spirit, structure, everything moving forward in full support of you and your being. So let's just grab a card for the collective that may be assisting you at this time, that you may like to look into a little more to research. And, wow, Orion, delusion of control, okay. Right, this card came up a few readings back. Let's just have a read of that, number 36. And then we'll grab some oracle cards to just see what other messages we can glean from that can help you, support you in this. Number 36. Yep. Within the Orion system, the dark forces sought control at all costs. The need for control of your reality comes from the ego and is based purely on delusion. We cannot truly control anything, as only the universe, through its infinite wisdom, keeps everything in balance. Your need to control is a deep karmic pattern that is ready to be released. First, you must look deeply at the habits, patterns, and beliefs in your life that reinforce the feeling that you are in control. Practice letting go and trusting. When the urge to control arises, take a deep breath. Remember that it is only the desire of a fearful ego. So, I mean, we do need to be, a bit in control of our senses. But, yeah, I think if we micromanage and we have to control every single little thing, aspect of ourselves, and sometimes that flows onto attempting to control others, then we can be overdoing it. So the Orion Collective were very much this Black League that was basically installed to fight against the Orion Empire that was oppressing all of the people on Orion. And I mean, Scorpio, you love the depths. So let's go. Let's get a meaty deck. I mean, let's go with Gods and Titans. I'm feeling like we get some insight here. Gods and Titans by Stacey DeMarco. Because there's a lot of kind of battles and wars went on Orion, but we might be able to get a different perspective on that. Because I mean, if you've had your head down and your bum up, so to speak, and you've been going forward into life, like battling, and you've now had an idea that, hey, I want to add more meaning, and it's going to be transformational for you. This could be a big shift for you. So let's just, I haven't used this deck in ages. It's kind of cool to use this one. All right, let's have a look. Skill. Lu skill. I'm not quite sure which nationality he is, but that is like skill, and this, certainly the Chariot card here, is to do with skill, to be a good driver, the driving of your vehicle, which is carrying your soul forward. Let's grab another one off the top. Hermes, communication. We've had some themes of communication come up just recently. So that could certainly be of benefit to you if you find that you are on your own doing a lot of imaginings. Maybe here collaborating with some people and communicating about what your interests are, what you like to do. Then, do some communication. Could be of assistance on your journey towards finding more meaning and fulfillment. Lucky and play. Awesome. Who came out before? And I mean, this looks a bit like play here, doesn't it? As well as the here, like you might like to try some different things in this cup before you figure out what it is that you're going to be, grabbing on and strongly defending in your movement forward. So yeah, try some things. Be experimental for sure. Power. Okay, Scorpio, we have your power card. Literally the last 4 or 5 readings I've done, every sign's had their power card come out, which was super awesome. Yeah, Ra, power. Sun god, Egyptian. Yes, so it is about empowerment, absolutely. And yeah, your power card is in the row of what you might not be aware of. So I think this could be a case of you not quite realising how powerful you are. Okay, all of your skills, abilities, talents, understandings qualifications, maybe, gifts, things that you have. And we have Nuada, perfection. But this came out in the Orion delusion of control, didn't it, about perfectionism and not expecting to be perfect, or how sometimes when everything has to be perfect, it's almost like an OCD on control, because it's like, it's got to be that, it's got to be that, it's got to be that. So let's just read this one, perfection, because I think it's we opened straight to it, so okay. This is the card we're going to read. Just the small description. Love and appreciate your uniqueness and your imperfections. Question the costs of chasing perfection. Delight in who you are. So it's not about how perfect you are, it's about who you are. Okay? And this might even be about a process of letting go of trying to be perfect and just coming into your soul. Yeah. Okay. And just being happy, being content with who you are out in the garden. He doesn't look happy there, but, he could just be chilling. Let's read a little bit more here. Hang on, I'm just going to turn the page, and then we're nearly done. Okay, all right, so a short description. Oh, here we go. Today, more than ever, we chase perfection, but what is it really? We often look to external perfection as necessary to success. Not necessary to success. The quest for youth and a beautiful body has thrown us towards a predilection for injecting ourselves with face-numbing poisons and surgically enhancing the features that we feel aren't ideal. When did the fact that we have healthy, strong, functional bodies become so not enough? We are born with everything we need to be. What is it that we are meant to be? We are born perfectly imperfect. Our uniqueness is for a reason. Nuada reminds us that to be perfect at our job or purpose, we need not pursue some unattainable and false ideal. Perfection is a subjective judgment and not an objective reality. In Nuada's case, he was the best leader. His missing hand did not take away from his great leadership qualities. Okay, so it's about making the best of what you've got, but also not trying to be perfect, just trying to be and come into this relationship with yourself as if you are being enough. Okay, so that could be one little aspect that you would like to add into creating a more meaningful, fulfilling life, is to ease back on the perfection. That could be a hint. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for listening, Scorpio. That's all I have for you today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. If you'd like to press the like button, that would be awesome. If not, all well and good, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.